Hello and welcome to this Profit Protector Pro video. So today I want to aim this one at anyone who is new to the world of repricing or maybe considering getting into it. Maybe you've come across the term repricer and you don't know what that is. Maybe you've only ever used the Amazon repricer and you're now considering upgrading to a paid for one, in which case you don't know what the difference between the two would be. I'm going to explain all of these repricer basics and more in this video today to help you understand. It is Q1, so you might be looking at ways to add new things into your business, make changes, improvements, or maybe you've just gotten started with online arbitrage and you don't know what a repricer is. So what I've got at the bottom of these slides here, you'll see it says Arbiversity. Now, if you are new to online arbitrage or you're just getting into your Amazon journey, you may wish to go and check out www.arbiversity.com. So this is a free 7-day course which teaches you all of the basics of online arbitrage. Everyone that gets started with it will be able to set up their own Amazon Seller Central account and get started and get the ball rolling by the time they have finished the course. It teaches you everything that you need to know, gives you all of the basic ground elements, that way you have a good strong start to your Amazon journey. So let's get into this. So what is a repricer? Basically, like you would have on Amazon, you'll be able to set a minimum and maximum price for your items. And then what the repricer is going to do is reprice between the two in order to help you win the buy box and make sales. But a repricer is letting the software do the work for you. So it's going to work between those parameters in order to help you get the buy box, like I just said. But the real crowning jewel of having a paid for repricer, particularly something like Profit Protector Pro, is the use of the strategies. Now, the strategy is super important because not only will a repricer just go between your minimum and maximum, the strategy that you set will determine how exactly it does this. With a paid for repricer like Profit Protector Pro, the algorithmic strategies in there are super powerful and they have lots and lots of positive results for everyone that uses them. So a lot of like basic repricers will often undercut and tank listings. Now, the aim of Profit Protector Pro is to boost your profits, hence the name of the software. So there are some strategies in there that will go just underneath the buy box in order to scoop it up, but it doesn't just stop there. It doesn't just sit there and go, yep, I've got the buy box, I'm just going to sit here now. It then tries to bump up the price as best as it can in order to find a sweet spot where it can not only hold the buy box, but can also make you as much money as possible. There are lots of other bits and pieces in Profit Protector Pro as well to help you streamline your whole repricing process and how you actually go about selling things on Amazon. But you can find other YouTube videos on this very channel. If you go over to the Profit Protector Pro website as well, there is a full demonstration on there if you click on book a demo in the top corner of the website. But that is basically what a repricer is. So here are some perks to using a paid repricer over something basic like the Amazon repricer. Of course, if you are getting started with your Amazon journey, you may wish to use the Amazon repricer to get used to the whole repricing element of the whole process, to get used to setting mins and maxes, setting strategies, because there are some basic rule-based ones in the Amazon repricer that you can use and see how they work out for you. So with Amazon, you have a simple layout, you've got some very basic strategies in there, and the Amazon repricer itself is free to use. Now, with a paid repricer, one setup, you can be a bit more hands-free in your business. It has a combination of both algorithmic and rule-based strategies to give you the best of both worlds. So you can still use rule-based ones if you want, but the algorithmic strategies have a bit more of a flexible approach to repricing. They're a bit more clever. They're able to assess situations on listings and make very carefully calculated decisions on how exactly to reprice. There are more features which gives you more power and control. So for example, another feature of Profit Protector Pro is having something like the automation. So this is like having a backup plan. So instead of spending loads of time in your repricer, if a certain scenario happens, you've got to change this, this, and this, you can set up an automation to prepare for if that exact scenario happened. So for example, you can set up an automation that says, if no sales on the listing have occurred for 5 days, let's say you were on a balance strategy before, so it's just as profit focused as it is sales focused. But if there's no sales after 5 days, you can then change that to an aggressive strategy, which is a lot more competitive. That's the one that will go just underneath the buy box to scoop it up and then bump up the price. Now, you can set up this automation so it's going to do it for you if that exact event occurs, which saves you from having to remember, oh yes, I need to check on this ASIN in 5 days and make sure it's selling. And if it's not, then I need to go and change this in Profit Protector Pro. It saves you from doing any of that stuff there, saves you the hassle. And it's just another way that you can be a bit more hands-free in your business and let Profit Protector Pro do all of the work for you. So rule-based and algorithmic strategies, what is the difference? So rule-based is exactly as often described in the title. So for example, if you selected one that said match buy box, it's going to do exactly that. They perform a very simple repricing function, which I suppose is great if you have very simple repricing aims. So with an algorithmic strategy, as I said, they have AI learning and are able to adapt to various scenarios on the listing. They're a bit more flexible than a rule-based strategy, allowing for a wider variety of approaches it will take in order to secure you the buy box and therefore make you sales. So that isn't me knocking rule-based, by the way. Again, they are great for if you have a very simple function, you want it to perform a very simple task in order to get you that buy box. But with the algorithmic strategies, there is a wider approach to repricing in general, which can be super useful and often give you the edge over other sellers on the listing. So Profit Protector Pro obviously is a great one to go for if you're looking at paid for repricers. If you were thinking, well, when do I need to actually get a paid for repricer? The answer is it is completely up to you and how your business performs, how you feel, how you think you're doing, and if you do want to be a bit more hands-free. Eventually, it will probably get to that point in your business when you need to be a bit more hands-free to focus on other areas, in which case a repricer is going to be a godsend. So it is completely up to you. Maybe use something like the Amazon repricer to start with if you are completely new to all of this. See how you get along, and then if you're doing well in your business and you decide that you want to up your game a little bit more, that is when you can go for a paid for repricer like Profit Protector Pro. But hopefully this video has given you a very basic understanding of what a repricer is, how it works, and how much it can help you and your business. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.